Exfoliate your armpits. Hey guys, it's Gracie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about hygiene and like smell and also hyperhidrosis. I haven't been formally diagnosed, but it's pretty self-diagnosable with my situation. So I'm going to be talking about all that in my video today and tips and tricks and all that great stuff. So yeah. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe because I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers and I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
When you left me all alone at the record hall, told me.
We're starting off with your body, and this is not a smell good thing. This is a not smelling at all thing. There's a little bit of smell good in this part, but smell good is later. Number 1, exfoliate everywhere. Exfoliate everywhere. Don't use exfoliate on your face. Use a different type of exfoliate on your face, but exfoliate everywhere. Especially your underarms. Exfoliate your armpits. Okay? Because you know why you stink? It's not sweat. It's bacteria from dead skin cells, from dirt, from deodorant, from anything that gets under there that builds up. That's what's smelling. It's not your sweat. Sweat doesn't have a smell. If you notice whenever you get out of a hot shower or something of that sort, you don't stink when you start sweating because it is water. It is your body producing liquid water in order to cool you down. That is what sweat is. It doesn't have a smell. Also, make sure that you're exfoliating anywhere where there is a crevice, right here, your knees, your neck, like anywhere that there's a crevice. Girls, you got chests, exfoliate underneath right there because there's bacteria buildup there that's going to smell if you sweat. And make sure that you're exfoliating with a glove, an exfoliating glove or something of the sort like that. The scrubs don't do anything really. I use them sometimes because they smell nice, but I don't use them to exfoliate. I just use them to make my skin feel like kind of smooth. But in terms of exfoliating and getting all of that stuff out of my pores, I use the glove. Number 2, shaving cream and a clean razor. You need shaving cream so that you don't get razor burns, razor bumps, so that it doesn't itch, so that it's not like burning all the time. That's the point of the shaving cream. You can get ones with like the built-in shaving cream. I still use shaving cream with that. I'm not gonna lie because I'm paranoid. But I use this one. And then also with the razor, it needs to be clean. You can get a staph infection if it's not. At the most, you should be keeping a razor for a month. Aim for 2 weeks. And you don't have to buy a new razor every time. You can get like, I use the Venus one, and sometimes they're a little bit more expensive, but it's whatever. You can get those and you can get replaceable tops. So then you're just buying a pack of tops every time to replace. And don't put your razors face down in your shower. I don't care how clean your shower is, there's bacteria. Try and keep your razor caps. And if you don't have your razor cap because you lost it, happens to the best of us, leave it face up. Because if you leave it face down and the bacteria gets on it and you cut yourself while you're shaving, you can get a staph infection. And that's not fun at all. They're really not. I got one on my chin one time. It was gross. They're not fun. So you also don't want to get a staph infection on your leg. And if you shave down there, you don't want to get a staph infection there and have to go to the doctor and be like, like you don't want to have to do that. So just take the precautions, get a clean razor, use shaving cream, all this stuff. I also want to start using shaving oil because I know that it helps. I just haven't found any that I want yet. Next up is body wash. And you might think I'm doing too much, but I'm not. I smell good. And I have no stink, so I've been told. Number 1, use a washcloth with a Dove soap bar. And lather that up and wash everywhere. Make sure you're getting armpits good. Girls, this is important. Non-scented Dove soap bar with a washcloth to get down there. Because bacteria, again, builds up there. You can get yeast infections, you can get UTIs. The scents, the artificial scents that they put in some soaps can give you UTIs and other infections down there. So don't use scented soaps down there. Also, wash your butt. Too many people don't wash their butt. You need to wash it. And you need to wash your toes and in between your toes so you don't get toe cheese. And guys, you also need to wash down there. It's not just girls. Y'all need to do it too. So that you also don't get UTIs. Y'all can get UTIs, by the way. Some of y'all don't know that, but you can. Next step is a loofah, and I know some people don't like loofah, so you don't have to use a loofah. You can use a washcloth again, but then get your good smelling soap and use it everywhere that's not down there. Because then you're gonna smell good and you're gonna be super clean and squeaky clean and whatever. Next up, if you have body acne, I use the Dove Acne Wash. I'll put a picture of it here. That has helped clear up my chest and my shoulders so much. Like, obviously I still have breakouts. You can see them right here. Like, it just happens. I have scars from it. Like, it's a natural thing. It happens. It's hormones. It happens when you're growing up. Like, and then also hyaluronic acid wipes. I can't say that word for the life of me. The little wipes, they help a lot, just like getting it, you know. Next, lotion. Use lotion everywhere, okay? Especially on your elbows and on your knees, because that's where you get a lot of dry skin, a lot. This also helps out with acne and stuff, and I'll put up 2 kinds of lotion that I use right here, and I'll explain why I use them. This can help with acne because it prevents your skin from getting dry, therefore preventing dry skin cells from getting into pores and causing breakouts. I noticed whenever I started moisturizing more, my breakouts were a lot less. So, you know, I use the CeraVe moisturizing cream on my elbows and my knees and anywhere else where I get eczema breakouts, because I do have pretty bad eczema. So sometimes I'll get it like right here and I'll put just like a little bit of the cream right there, but I don't use the cream all over my face because that can clog pores and break you out. And then I also use the EOS, that's how you pronounce it. I use that everywhere else and it has made my skin super smooth. It's for sensitive skin. I haven't noticed any breakouts with it so far, and I've been using it for a couple months, so take with that what you will. I have super sensitive skin, by the way. Next up, if you have piercings, navel rings, earrings, nose rings, anything, clean them. It doesn't matter if they're healed. They can still get infected. It's still a hole in your body. You need to clean it. And you can use the Gold Dial soap, is really good. And then use a spray, whatever it's called. I don't know, I have mine like over here somewhere that I use on my navel and my nose and my ears. Like, I've had my ears since I was 2 and sometimes they still get infected. Like, it happens. It's a hole. You need to clean it. Next up is your ears. Wash behind your ears. Okay, you can break out there and your ears can stink. Like, bad. Like, if someone walks past you and they smell your ears, that's what they're smelling. Your ears can stink really bad. So make sure you're washing behind your ears, washing like right here. And then once you get out of the shower, your ears are going to be wet. Don't let that sit, because that can like cause bacteria to grow because it's dark and moist. Take a Q-tip and just dry right here and right here. Do not stick a Q-tip down your ear. You hear this all the time. Don't do it. Trust me. Next, wash your feet. I don't know why some people don't do this, but that's why you stink too. Make sure you're take that washcloth with that Dove soap and scrub the bottom of your feet, scrub in between your toes. Okay? Next is for smell. First up, again, I'm gonna say this again, is lotion. Okay? I use the coconut waters and the vanilla one from EOS, and those both smell really good. And they smell throughout the entire day. And do it in the morning and at night. Number 2 is perfume. Use the Vaseline hack. I don't know if you'll know it or not, but it's whenever you take a little bit of Vaseline and you just put it here, on your wrists, on the back of your neck, and you spray the perfume on it, and it makes the perfume stay all day. You can also put a good smelling lotion there and spray the perfume on it, and it can stay as well, but I like to do the Vaseline thing. And then also placement with your perfume. Make sure you're spraying it here and on the backs of your knees. Spray it a little bit on both sides of your neck, right here, your wrists, and then on the back of your neck. Because those are just the places that work for me, that like I just feel like I smell good. Also, just do like 1, 2 right in front. Yeah. And that's also like your perfume can't be super strong to do that. Obviously, if it's super strong, just do like a couple, but mine isn't like incredibly strong or anything, so I can get away with that and it'll stay all day. Next on the perfume thing is to find a scent that's like you. Like I like super light vanilla, like blossom scents, and I feel like that's just me. Find a scent that you like that's like you, and then you'll feel like you smell good. Next is deodorant. Use it. Number 1 is to use it. Number 2, I use an overnight and a morning one. And I'll put the 2 that I use right here. I use the Carpe one in the morning, and then I use the, I think it's Dove one overnight, and I use like the one that smells like fresh laundry because I love how fresh laundry smells. And then clothes. Wear your clean clothes. Don't like take clothes out of the dirty clothes if you've already put them in there. Like obviously you can wear jeans like a couple days in a row. Like that's not gonna hurt anyone. But if you were sweating in them, or especially girls, if you wear bras multiple days in a row, make sure you're not sweating in them because that's gonna cause bacteria buildup that can cause you to break out, and it can smell really bad. Make sure that your clothes are clean, they smell good. A hack that I have to make sure that my clothes smell good all day is the night before I will pick out my clothes and then I'll just spray a little perfume on them and they smell like that in the morning. So yeah. And that's all I have for like smelling good, I guess. So now I'm gonna talk about your face. Wash your face every day. Every single day, morning and night. So for face wash, I use a Dove soap bar or the CeraVe, however you say it, face wash. And those clean my face pretty well. I like the Dove soap because it doesn't have super harsh chemicals in it, and I feel like it keeps my skin pretty clear. And also when you're washing your face, scrub your brows with your soap. Your brows are hair. They can get greasy. They can break out. Right here, underneath. Like, just make sure you're getting them pretty good. Next up for moisturizer, I use the CeraVe moisturizer. If you have eczema on your face, it helps to clear that up really fast for me. It's the only one that's really ever worked for my skin. So I definitely really recommend it. And make sure that you're getting right here really well. Make sure you're getting your chin pretty good and over here. Make sure you're also getting over here with face wash. You can break out a lot over here because your hair. Make sure you're washing it. Next is to use micellar water to get your makeup off. And I say this because the wipes, they cause breakouts really bad for a lot of people just because there's so many chemicals in them. Micellar water, it's great for sensitive skin, and I just highly recommend it for makeup. Next is face masks. Use them once to twice a week, depending on your skin type and how sensitive your skin is, and trade between detoxing and hydrating face masks so that like you're detoxing your face and then you hydrate it, and then detox and hydrate. And yeah. Next is serums. Don't use too many. You don't need a 25,000 step skincare routine, I promise. Get a little hydrating serum, a little vitamin C to put on your face in the morning, and it'll brighten your face. And you don't need all those expensive serums for your face, honestly. And then if you have acne on your face, you also don't want to be using all those serums because they can cause buildup and cause more pimples. That's what I have for face. Now for oral hygiene, I'm gonna go in order of what I do. Floss. Get the little flossers with the little picks. I like them, they're easy. You just do that. And then tongue scrape. Scrape that tongue. Get it all off so that your breath smells good. And make sure you're not doing it too hard or else you can cut your tongue and get an infection. So be careful. And then brush your teeth. 2 minutes, morning and night, every day. Make sure you're getting everywhere, okay? And then also I recommend an electric toothbrush if you can afford to get one. There's $10 like kids ones in Walmart that you can get. Just saying. And then whenever you've brushed your teeth, you also need to brush the top of your mouth, like the roof of your mouth. Brush it because bacteria builds up there. And then brush your tongue. And then spit the toothpaste out. Don't rinse your mouth. Don't put water in it and do the and then spit it out, because then you're just rinsing everything that's cleaning your teeth out, and then your breath's not gonna smell minty. For mouthwash, get one that has no alcohol, because the alcohol in the mouthwash can actually kill the good bacteria in your mouth along with the bad bacteria. So get the no alcohol one, because there's a lot of those options as well. So next is the hair. And for hair, I use a scalp massager because it helps to promote your hair growth and activate your follicles. Okay, then exfoliant. Exfoliate your scalp because that's going to unclog all of the hair follicles. And whenever you have clogged hair follicles, it can cause your hair to thin and fall out. And we don't want that. So make sure, especially if you use dry shampoo, that whenever you wash your hair, you're exfoliating your scalp. Next is shampoo. I wash my hair twice every time I wash my hair. And I only wash my hair twice a week. And so I use purple shampoo first to, you know, keep it blonde. And then I go in with a thickening shampoo and I just scrub my head and make sure that there's no grease anywhere, and then wash my hair. And then for conditioner, put it everywhere but the scalp. And this means I normally go from right here down, just so that I make sure that my hair doesn't get greasy. And before you put conditioner in your hair, make sure that you wring out your hair so that the conditioner really gets onto your hair instead of just on top of water. And make sure you leave it in for a couple minutes. I normally leave my conditioner in while I'm like shaving or something, and then I wash it out before I wash my body so that it doesn't create a film on my skin after I've already washed my body, because that causes you to break out. And then I use a hair mask before I wash my hair, obviously, and I just put it in my hair in the morning on hair wash days and I leave it in all day. You're probably not supposed to do that, but it makes my hair super soft, so. And it makes it like super like healthy. Right now it's not doing too great because I need to do some hair care to it, but then you need to use some leave-in conditioner. I'll put a picture of the one that I use, of the ones that I use. I like alternate, and it just makes my hair feel really soft and fluffy and nice, and you know. And then use mousse on your hair before you dry it to give your hair volume. My hair normally doesn't have any volume, and it has a little bit because I use mousse. And then whenever you dry your hair, make sure you flip your head upside down and you dry your roots. And you should use a hair dryer because your hair will be less greasy, and also you won't get mold in your hair when you sleep with your hair wet. You can get mold in your hair. So, yep. I'm going to be talking about hyperhidrosis, which is excess sweating. And for me, it's mainly in my armpits, my face, my hands, and my legs. And my hands don't sweat anymore. And you shouldn't do what I did. I'm not saying to do what I did, but this is what I did to make them stop sweating. I put clinical grade, what's it called? I put clinical grade antiperspirant on my palms, and now they don't sweat at all. So don't do that. Just use hand sanitizer and lotion. Lotion helps them to not sweat, especially if like you apply it and you let it dry, it won't sweat. In terms of face, I would just suggest getting good moisturizer, making sure that your face is dry before you put makeup on, and whenever you go to the gym, bring a clean towel to dry your face. And then for your armpits, I use Carpe, and they're like little underarm thing, and it comes with a little exfoliant for your underarms that you use every other day, and then it comes with little pads that you just like you swipe on. And then I normally I go like this, and I let my armpits dry, and then I put on my nighttime deodorant on top of that, and then whenever I wake up in the morning, I put their antiperspirant on. But yeah, so that's my tips for hyperhidrosis. Now this part is for girls. Girls, listen up. Whenever you go to sleep, don't sleep with your underwear on unless you're like on your period and wearing a pad. You don't want that, okay? It's gonna cause bacteria to get all together and cause a little yeast infection, a little UTI, if you will. And you don't want that. So don't wear your panties to bed. I normally wear like a little nightgown thing, nightgown dress gown to bed. Or I'll wear loose shorts and a PJ top, or loose PJ pants and a PJ top. You know, just so that I don't get infections and it stays clean and nice down there. And then for my last tip, workout. And I know that this might sound like, oh, but you want to be clean. Yes, when you work out, you get detoxified because your body's pushing out all the toxins. So you want to work out, and then after you work out, shower, Or if you don't have time to shower because you have to go somewhere, bring some baby wipes with you and just wipe down real fast and put a little lotion on and spray some perfume. It takes 5 minutes to just wipe down everything. Just make sure that you don't smell bad. But yeah, so those are my hygiene tips and tricks that I use to smell good, that I get compliments because I smell good. And I hope that y'all like this video and that you'll subscribe and keep watching me forever. All right, love y'all. Bye.
Let me